You are about to enjoy an It Takes Three Network podcast.
Hey. Hey. You up for dinner tonight? The Coens want to have us over.
Sure. But I'm gonna have to meet you there because I told Johnny I'd hang with him at the beach.
Again with the Johnny.
Casey and Shelly are gonna be there too. I guess these swells are coming in, and if you're a surfer, it's like Christmas.
Ooh.
Before we start, guys, Liz and I are really excited because we got a new recorder. We're sitting in my living room. Liz is on a couch.
What?
I am on a comfy chair that actually Liz and Ingrid have sat on for months, and I never sit on them.
No, you never do. No. Welcome to my life.
And we're in low lighting.
It's weird.
It's weird, bizarre. But it's good, right? It's comfortable.
It's very cozy.
Yeah.
Now we're back to us having a girls' night conversation.
Yes.
So I'm into it, and it's so tiny, guys. If you we posted it on our socials, but it is the cutest little.
I know it's the
thing.
Zoom H6. And it's just so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
It almost looks like an old school like tape recorder.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
we sound good.
Welcome back to Let's Talk OC, the OC podcast. I'm Michelle.
And I am Liz.
And tonight we're discussing season 3, episode 6, The Swells, which is really funny because last week when I gave Liz the title, she was like,
ew.
Everyone's going to be swollen.
No, but then immediately after we were done recording, I was like, oh, it's like waves, like surf lingo. Of course, Liz, it's not about swelling of feet and hands. Of course, I knew that didn't happen on the show. I've seen the show before, but the swells of surfing make sense.
Yes, and what a different episode it would have been if everybody was swollen. Yeah. This episode aired on November 10th, 2005, was written by J.J. Philbin and directed by Michael, a.k.a. Mike Fresco.
Oh, Mike, a.k.a. Michael, a.k.a. Mike.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Summary: Taylor Townsend throws a harbor event which keeps Summer at a distance. Marissa grows closer to Johnny, and Charlotte continues to manipulate Julie.
This is why you said last week someone has a crush.
A weird crush.
And it leaves Summer on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait, what? What? I'm like, nobody gets a crush on Summer.
But you kind of made this light prediction of, Johnny Marissa, which
was
we know
very prominent in this episode.
And shocker, everyone sees it but Marissa.
Yeah.
As always. She's always the last to find out.
It is always that way with her.
Yeah.
She's the last to know.
I know.
She's always that girl, like
the naive.
Yeah, and you're like, wait, you never saw this coming? She's like, what do you mean? Oh, Marissa.
Bless her heart, as they would say.
Exactly.
So instead of a snack this week, I picked out a beverage because this episode was
I'm laughing.
beachy and surfy and parties. And I was like, we need a beverage.
Wonderful intentions.
I did. So I was in Whole Foods and I picked out this cider. It was a Goes margarita flavored cider. It was called Salt and Sand, and it was by Graft Brewery, which are in New York.
And they have great other ciders, great beers and ciders. Sorry to spoil the story.
And the can was beautiful.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me of California and the beach. And I was like, this is perfect for this episode. So Liz comes, excuse me, and I open it and I'm like, oh God, this smells like rotten eggs. And I was like, okay, maybe it's made with lime and lemon.
Yeah, like maybe it's got seawater in there and they use sand and
and it says there's smoked sea salt, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I pour it out and I'm like, oh my God, this smell is so bad. So I give it to Liz. We both try it. It was so bad.
It was so bad. And then we made Ant taste it just so we weren't crazy. He's like, this is awful. I've never tasted anything more awful in my entire life. But then I looked it up on the reviews. I was like, we can't be the only ones.
Right.
So this one guy reached out to them on Facebook very publicly, and they had a great excuse as to why this happened. They got a different distributor with the cans and something about the levels. It doesn't work with this cider. But to me, it's like maybe take it off the market so people don't get this situation again.
Yeah.
But, you know,
We came through.
Michelle, we thought of a backup.
We thought of a backup for Christmas. Our friend Amy, who's also a huge OC fan. That's who I used to watch the OC with. She gifted Aunt Gray Whale Gin.
It's such a pretty bottle.
From California.
So why not?
So fitting. It's a beautiful bottle. It has a whale on it. It has sea kelp, flavors of mint, almonds, juniper from Big Sur, limes, fir tree, and it's by Californian Botanicals.
It's very good gin.
So I whipped us up a quick cocktail of this and Zevia soda, the ginger ale.
Ginger ale flavored, yeah.
And all was good in the world.
Yeah,
again.
it's a delicious drink.
Yeah. But
It's
again,
good to take the edge off the day, you know.
Yeah. As I'm going to take a sip right now.
Go ahead, take a sip. But the bottle, we'll photograph it.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
I know.
The color is just so beachy.
Yeah.
Like you think of like that typical beach bathroom, and like that's every like the color of the bathroom. That teal. It's just a really pretty bottle.
Yeah.
So kudos, Amy. We're getting at this bottle. Thank you, Amy. We're drinking the gin.
Cheers to Amy and Aunt for letting us use the gin. So let's get into the swells.
Let's do the swells.
Yeah. The episode opens up and Marissa is having nightmares and flashbacks. And Liz is like, oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah, because it's been a hot minute since we've seen Trey.
Yeah.
So we relive all of the moments of Marissa and Trey when he tried to rape her, and then the ending with him and she shoots him. He turns around looking at her, and it's an awful way to sleep and then to be woken up.
Yeah.
And she's sleeping in the same bed as Summer. And I made a joke, but it's sweet. I mean, you want that comfort of a best friend.
And she's been having these nightmares for a while. And I have to say, I'm glad that we're still touching upon this.
Right. It's so relatable and realistic that she would still be scarred from this stuff.
This is a huge traumatic event that she went through. That her and Ryan went through.
Right. And Ryan is probably dealing it within the way I would deal with it, is like ignore it, ignore until like it, you know,
until
it kills you pretty much.
Marissa wakes up in the middle of the night. She's sweating and she grabs her phone and she calls Ryan. And Ryan, of course, picks up and he's like, you're fine.
Yeah.
Just go back to sleep.
She's looking for that piece of like comfort and advice. Like, I'm going through it too.
Or I'm
We're
here
in the same
for
boat,
you.
right? Like we want to talk about it. And he's like, just dismissed it. It's 4:00 in the morning. Just go back to sleep. You're fine.
Yeah.
Not in like a mean, malicious way, just in the way of like, I can't deal with this now and I'm not going to open it up.
I know.
Which
and you know Ryan in words.
Yeah.
He's really bad with words.
But then he kind of contemplates calling her back, and he doesn't.
Yeah. And Summer hears Marissa get up and she's like, oh, I thought, you know, like you're so sweaty. She makes a funny joke about it. And Marissa, that's when she says, oh, I thought if I was sleeping next to someone who would comfort me. She's like, anything you need, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
And that's
good bestie.
all she wants to hear from Ryan.
Right. And she says that to Summer, if only Ryan could say those things to me. Yeah. And she's like, he's not. Ugh.
Yeah. And that's already like tips her off.
Right,
like,
right.
Good. Oh,
okay,
no.
There's issues with Marissa and Ryan.
Yeah. The next morning is back to school for Mr. Ryan Atwood. The Coens are so excited.
Everyone is so excited. They're like getting their bagels ready and everything's awesome.
And really, I guess it's Friday. Because
I guess
the way this storyline, I mean, the story timing of this episode, it has to be Friday.
Right, because Marissa and Johnny see each other the next day.
Which is Saturday.
Right.
The lock-in.
Right. So it has to be Friday. What an awesome way to go back to school on a Friday.
Right?
Come back from break.
Yeah.
You only got one day of school.
Yeah. And Sandy and Kirsten, they're so happy to send Ryan off. And they get to enjoy a leisurely second cup of coffee, which they both haven't done in so long, to have a house to themselves. And they discuss how there's talks of Sandy might have found a buyer for the Newport group.
Right.
And Kirsten, I think Sandy's trying to see where she's at. Like, do you care? Are you okay with this?
But she's okay.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm really past this.
Yeah.
It's okay if we sell it.
Yeah.
Good for you, Kiki.
Good for you. We're so proud. And I think I would be like Sandy too. Like, oh, I hope she's not
she's
just saying
sincere.
this, but she actually means it.
Right.
You know?
Right. Like, I hope she believes it herself, even though she's just saying it.
Yeah. We shoot over to school, and Summer and Seth are discussing Marissa and Ryan and how Summer just senses a breakup coming.
Yeah. She's like, I have a sixth sense about these things.
Yeah. And it's been a while since they've broken up. And we're like, well, they've been pretty good.
They've been good. They've been obviously not solid. They've been very rocky, but they've never separated like multiple times. Like you see that on teen dramas so much. The couple gets together within, 2 or 3 episodes. There's something that happens. They break up or they don't, they take a break and then they get back together. It's like, they don't really do that. They were together for a good chunk of the first season.
Yeah.
Not really so much the second season.
Lindsay.
Right. And then towards the end of it and coming back into the third season, they've been pretty good. They have their issues. The whole Trey thing just really put a damper on their relationship. Are they bowling upstairs? What is happening?
It's funny. So
It is so bad.
I share a house and sidebar. I share a house with a couple of dudes. And
Dudes. Yeah.
one of the dudes has a podcast. I'll actually link it here.
We're going to promote them here.
Zero's talking heroes. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
That's what it is. But it just so happens that they're recording tonight. So lots of podcasts.
Yeah, but they're like, I don't know. They're literally taking furniture and like feng shuiing the apartment upstairs.
And also there's a dog up there.
Right.
So
So
Max loves
he's
to run
crazy
around.
too.
Lots of noise happening.
Yeah. It was a little distracting.
No, I hear you. I'm like, you gotta
Now
just
it's
stay calm.
quiet. Now
Maybe
it's
they're
quiet.
sat down and they're
Oh
starting
my
to record.
God. Hopefully.
Yeah. So they're discussing Marissa and Ryan comes in, and Summer's like, oh my God, Ryan, how's your first day? And Ryan, they somehow bring up Marissa, and Ryan's like, oh, I'm giving Marissa space.
Yeah. Which I'm like, what?
We don't need space.
Why would you need space in a relationship? It's not like you see each other at an abundance where you're hanging all over each other and need space. You rarely see each other. You don't even go to the same school anymore.
Right. Like, especially now, there's all space.
Right. And now Marissa has this new buddy.
Yeah.
So her time is with that. Really going to give her space now? Not a good.
And Summer's
ideal
like
moment.
us. She's like, no, space is bad.
She's like, we're not. It's not a good option.
Not a good deal. We'll come to dinner tonight.
Yeah.
And Seth's like, yeah, my mom's probably home cooking something
Yeah,
disgusting.
she's like, you can't avoid us. I can't avoid you if you're in the same house as me.
And so they plan to have dinner, and it's Friday night. And then Taylor shows up, Miss Taylor Townsend.
Taylor.
And she's like, have you guys heard? There's a harbor event tomorrow, and there's a lockdown. And pretty much everyone has to spend Saturday night
Or else.
locked in the gym, or else, because it's mandatory.
It's mandatory, and you could risk getting written up or expulsion or whatever if you don't go to this, which is so stupid.
Right.
Plus, they tell them about it last minute. If it's supposed to be like that night, or the night after. It's like you have 1 day to prepare for this.
Yeah, and it's also strange to me. Dean Hest is gone.
He is.
So and Taylor is, I get she's social chair, but how does she have the right to make something
mandatory?
It counts as a class.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I guess she's got the in with
Dr. Kim?
Dr. Kim, yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
She has no other friends, so I'm assuming Dr. Kim is probably her only friend at this point.
Taylor just hangs with faculty.
She does.
Yeah. But she makes sure to say, like, Ryan Atwood, you can't miss this.
You can't. There's no way. You just got back.
Yeah.
You have to go.
So now everyone's like, great, our Saturday night is
Ruined.
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 Marissa is chilling at Newport Union, and they're chilling by the lockers, and we have Chili, and we have Casey, and we have Johnny, and they're so excited because the Southern Swells.
The Swells from the South.
They're coming in, and this is huge for surfers.
Wow.
Dangerous. Yeah, because it's been really flat and no height, and so now these are coming in, and so they're going to celebrate, and they always celebrate by having a beach party, and then they go and surf. It sounds awesome.
It sounds like a lot of fun. If I was in California, I definitely want to be like in this scene.
Same.
Not necessarily surfing because that frightens me. It's a cool sport.
Well, actually, that's awkward because I had a question for you.
Oh,
My question for you is, will you take a surfing lesson with me?
I would love to
Okay.
try it. But like
Okay.
me doing it
Yeah.
on a daily basis, I mean, I'm sure I would get good at it if I practiced.
I-
But it's a very frightening situation.
Yeah. No, I
would definitely want to
Okay.
at least try it once.
Okay, because I truly
Skiing, not so much.
No, skiing is out forever. I actually
Forever and ever
never
and
want to
ever.
try that again.
You guys know you OGers know our skiing stories.
You know, but I've always wanted to take a surfing lesson, and I've always, one, the fear of it,
Yeah.
but also my life changed last year when I had LASIK done.
Oh, yeah.
I can now see without glasses,
Right.
even though I kind of wear glasses. That's a whole other
It's
story.
a whole other story.
But now it's like, oh my God, I want to try things because I'm not
Visually impaired
Yeah,
anymore.
because contacts never worked for me. I was
Right.
like, oh, I really want to take a surfing lesson. I've always have wanted to. After watching this episode, I'm like, I'm so inspired.
It's
I'm
so
gonna
cool.
propose to Liz if we could do it this summer.
I would literally love to do it. Can
Okay.
we do it in California though?
Oh, well, I don't think we're gonna go
No,
to
we
Cali
can
this-
try. We can try for
But
another
Kyle,
place.
our friend Kyle, he took a surfing lesson a couple years ago out in Long Beach.
He's great at everything, so I'm sure he was good at it.
Yeah, and I think you know how it goes. Every time we try to do something together, Liz, you excel, and I'm not. So I think you're gonna be great.
I hope so.
But
I hope I don't wipe out.
Even if you get to, even if you get to stand on the board.
Right. At least I could stand up. I was just having this conversation with Randy because we were watching something and it was we were watching Jackass and the guys were on the skateboards.
Oh my God.
And I always said how I can never get on a skateboard. I was never physically like I have great balance, but it came to where I was like on one board, both of my feet. Like I had no control over my feet to like you had to keep them together. That's not a good like with snowboarding, not a good situation.
Yeah.
So I was like, I would be so bad at skateboarding. And now I'm like, I'd probably be really bad at surfing too, but I definitely want to try it.
It's just, I've always been attracted to that lifestyle.
Yeah, it's so
I think in another
relaxed
life, I was a California surf
in your past
person.
life.
My past life. But anyways, the swells are coming in.
Anyways,
And they're going to have a party and they tell Marissa about like, you should come party with us. And she's like, oh, I could just watch. Like, oh, maybe we could teach you some moves.
yeah,
And she's like, she's down, but she's not going to surf.
but she's not gonna do it. Let's be real.
Yeah. Julia and Charlotte.
This pairing, what
This
the hell?
pairing. They meet for lunch and things are going really well between them because they're living together.
They have
And-
that same sort of personality trait
Yeah.
too, that like bite.
Yeah.
So I could see them being friends. I could see them being frenemies or like just acquaintances that are very similar, but they don't become besties because they're very similar. And so it's good that they have Kiki in between because she's kind of like the mellowed out
Yes.
one. So she's like in between the two crazies,
Yeah.
but it's an interesting
I
pairing.
know. So they meet for lunch and Charlotte brings up this idea of why don't we throw a charity event? And Julie's
The
like,
idea.
I can't because I have no friends.
Right. And she has no circle anymore and she has no money to put out the things at this fundraiser party.
Yeah.
She can only just have people come. Like she doesn't have a venue. She doesn't have money to put anything out.
So she says, oh, we need Kirsten. And Charlotte's like, of course we need Kirsten.
Of course.
So they go to Kirsten's house and Kirsten's making tea, which is so nice. I love the fact that we hear the teapot boil. I don't know why I love hearing that whistle, but I really like it. And they present this idea to her and they manipulate her.
They do. Because at first she's like, I don't think I'm ready to get back into that type of world. The Noopsies and I don't really get along
the
anymore.
Noopsies make you drink.
And they make you drink. So probably best if I stay away from this. But Charlotte, like that bitch.
She corners her in the kitchen.
She's so manipulative.
like-
it's unbelievable.
She's like, Julie really needs you right now. Think about how good it would be for you.
She's got a true talent.
She really does. Well, I mean, she's a scam artist.
She's good at it. Very good.
Yeah. So Julie comes in and Kirsten's like, okay, I'll do
Julie's,
it.
What are you talking about in here?
Yeah. And so,
So of course she's thrilled,
yeah. I
thinking
mean,
this is going to be a good situation for everyone.
yeah.
Not so much.
Not so much. After school, we see Summer and Marissa. They meet up, and Summer tells Marissa or asks her like, "Hey, the Coens are having us over for dinner tonight. You know, you're gonna come." And Marissa's like, "Oh, you know what? I'll meet you there because I'm hanging with Johnny."
Right. I have plans, but I'll come after.
Yeah, and Summer's like, "Again with the Johnny."
Yeah,
like
she's
all
like,
of us are like, "Oh, Johnny again."
This Johnny again. What's up with that?
And she's like, "It's nothing. It's fine. I'm going to go to the beach first." So Summer goes to the Coens, and Kirsten's making beef stew, which Liz, how did you say
it looks like chocolate syrup with M&Ms in it.
Because the spoon stuck right in the middle.
It looked like colorful M&Ms in thick brown liquid. I'm like, you're like, it's beef stew. I'm like, really? Doesn't look like it.
Do you like beef stew?
No.
No.
Not into that.
Is that a hard no?
It's a hard no. Yeah. I don't like potted things. I was never into like pot pies, pot roast, stews, anything like nah. I don't really eat red meat either. So like that stuff doesn't resonate with me.
It doesn't appeal.
It doesn't appeal. I like dry things.
Like a saltine.
Yeah. My mom always jokes that I like I like white meat chicken. I don't like the dark meat chicken. She's like, you like the driest part. I'm
Isn't
like,
consensus people usually like the white meat over the dark meat?
I think maybe it's more well eaten because it's more accessible because the most part of the chicken is white.
Oh, learning so much.
Right. Speaking to a pescatarian over here.
Yeah.
But I really eat dark meat. Just prefer white meat. But my whole life I got made fun of because everyone in my family ate the dark meat and I was always eating the dry white meat.
You're the black sheep.
I am. I really am.
Yeah. But anyway, black
sheeps.
Black sheep and dark chicken. Beef stew is being made and everyone's like, "Where's Marissa?"
Mm-hmm.
And Summer's like, "Oh, she's coming later.
Yeah.
She's with Johnny at the beach."
I like this conversation. Seth's like, what's happening? Why are we cooking again?
Yeah.
I'll never eat pizza ever again.
No, he's whining.
Yeah. And Sandy's like, oh, I'm sorry. Your life's so hard that your family feeds you dinner.
Yeah.
And it's just cute. Like they're all cooking together. It was sweet. Like we don't ever see that now. They're getting into the groove of being like a normal family.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And
middle class family.
Right. And I like when Summer says that Marissa's not coming, Sandy and Kirsten both shoot a look.
They look at Ryan. They're like, what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
And Seth's like,
Is he all right?
Ryan, don't punch Summer.
Please don't punch Summer.
She's just the messenger.
Right. She's like, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what I have to say.
Yeah.
And Ryan's like, he's definitely disappointed. I wouldn't say he's like furious.
No.
He's just like let down. Your girlfriend, who you really haven't seen, is not coming.
Yeah.
She got held up because the scene before that
right.
is Marissa and Johnny.
Yeah, so Marissa heads to the beach and she meets Johnny and he's like pointing out Chili's wiping out and they sit and he starts kind of talking about how he's like thinking about how he's not sleeping because him and Marissa have talked earlier about this.
Right. He doesn't open up exactly. Not yet at least, but she's like, oh, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. And you can tell something's up with him, but he just doesn't say. And he's trying to switch the conversation to something else.
Right. And she's like curious, like, oh, maybe this is someone
like me
who I could talk to. And he's like, hey, I'm freezing. Let's go get some hoodies. Yeah. And so they go and get hoodies. And he gives Marissa this hoodie that says like baseball league.
Yeah, something about softball, baseball, whatever.
Yeah. And then he continues to go into the story about how he doesn't play anymore, but he used to play. And it reminds him of his dad. And
he hasn't talked to him in 4 years.
Yeah. And his dad was violent and beat up his mom.
Yeah, he was an angry drunk.
Yeah. And one night, Johnny took a baseball bat and just beat him.
That's so devastating.
I know. And as he's saying it, he says the words like, I can't believe I did that. And
right. I was a different person.
And resonated with Marissa.
Right. And Marissa said, I know exactly how you feel. It's exactly what she went through.
So now we have this connection of, oh, someone else is gone.
And
through
then he says,
similar.
I've never told anyone that before.
What?
And then they pan to Casey.
Casey arrives.
And you're like, oh, okay, so he's never even told Casey that.
And she sees Marissa rubbing his arm.
Yeah, she's consoling him, and she doesn't like that.
It doesn't look good though.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's funny because Marissa she's so sweet and would never harm. But as me being a teenager, I probably would be intimidated by her.
Oh my God.
Look at her.
100%.
And not to just judge on looks, but like also she's so nice and sweet and
she's
beautiful.
the new girl, so you really don't know that much about her. And she is just so awesome that everyone loves her. And it's clear that Johnny does too. Like he thinks she's a good person.
Yeah.
It's threatening. I would be threatened. I would definitely be threatened.
And what's interesting too is because her and Johnny hung out for so long that night because the next morning
it must have been until all hours of the night,
which means like did Casey never
show?
So that means Johnny and Marissa never wondered about
where anyone else went. Yeah,
you know,
right? Like that's common decency if you're in a relationship to just be like, hey, or just send a call. I was gonna say send a text.
No,
they text at this point, but she could have just said, hey, Rye, like sorry I missed it. Been dealing with some stuff with Johnny. We'll talk about it like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nothing. And of course he probably didn't do any of that either because Casey
Ryan.
came. Oh yeah. Well that I meant like Johnny.
Yeah.
Casey came and I guess left because we don't hear anything about her.
Like
after
I'm
that.
assuming she didn't go over there.
Right.
Or maybe saw them on the beach and I don't know. But
or maybe she did and then she felt uncomfortable and left.
Or made up an excuse or something. Yeah, because the next morning, Summer's waking up Marissa, like poking her to death.
Yeah, apparently she's sleeping in late because she got home late.
Yeah, and she found Johnny's sweatshirt. So she's wondering, like, who's this strange man's clothing?
Right, she's like, I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then Marissa says, I'm not cheating on Ryan. And she says, I know you're not. I just needed to hear you say it. Even though in her gut, she's like, something's wrong with it. You don't just stay out until all hours of the night with the guy that's not your boyfriend.
Right. Yeah. And Marissa just keeps pressing like, oh no, you should meet them. Because she brings up to Summer a couple of times like, why don't you come to the beach with us? Why don't you come and meet them? Why don't you see for yourself? Like Johnny has a girlfriend. Her name is Casey. It's not like
nothing.
That. And of course the audience
saying
are
that.
like,
it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that.
But it is. And you know what? I don't know if right now Johnny realizes he likes her.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, this is like a new friend.
He's just like magnetic
bond.
attraction to her.
Yeah.
Like I need to be around this person. I'm better. I'm happier. We're very similar. And then later Marissa says, he understands me. He gets me. Yeah. And Summer's like, Ryan doesn't get you? And she's like, well, he does. He just is not really taking out the time to talk to me about it.
Yeah.
And Johnny is. So it's good for Johnny.
Yeah. I know.
Ooh.
But Summer agrees. Okay, I'll go to the beach with you.
Yeah.
Before I have to go to this stupid
lockdown.
This stupid lockdown. So Marissa and Summer, they're, later in the day, they do go to the beach. Summer and Marissa go together. So it's not like Summer's just showing up on her own.
Right.
And they're walking up and they meet Johnny, Casey, and Chili. And Chili's like drooling over Summer.
Of course, when you have a gorgeous, if you're gorgeous, you have gorgeous friends.
Right, because they travel in packs like wolves.
Like wolves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Summer meets everyone. And then we meet Volchek. Volchek.
Wow. It's been a minute since I've seen Cam Chikante on anything. So it's nice to see him in this.
And
stud.
For us newbies, for you newbies.
For you newbies.
This is Volchek. This is Anthony's favorite character. But
it's a very unpopular opinion.
It's an unpopular opinion, and we won't obviously spoil anything. But he's personally not my favorite character. But when he appeared, I got very excited.
Yeah, because, we know there's so much that
comes with that. No, I know, but it's just exciting to see these storylines come.
Right.
Even though they're not my favorite.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Right?
Well, it's a start of something new for sure.
Yeah. So this kid Volchek, he's intimidating. He's a prick.
Definitely. Him and Johnny have words with each other because they're pretty much competing against each other, right?
Right. For the surfing and the competitions, and they go back and forth. And as they start to walk away, because Johnny's like, forget this. Like, let's go get some drinks.
Yeah.
And Volchek whispers in Casey's ear.
Yeah, because Marissa just starts walking next to Johnny, walking up front, just leaves Casey in the dirt pretty much.
Yeah.
And he says to her, well, I thought you were Johnny's girlfriend or Harper's girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's like, I am. And then so that put another thought in her head.
Right. And he's like, well, it doesn't really look like it.
It doesn't, because it doesn't.
It doesn't. And I mean, Volchek is just stirring the pot here.
But it's a very obvious thing.
It's obvious.
He wouldn't just pull it out of his ass if it didn't really look like it.
Yeah. But before, I didn't mean to jump ahead because I just went to some of the beach. But before they go to the beach, actually, Summer's like, you got to apologize to Ryan.
Yes.
And so Ryan and Seth are setting up at the school because Taylor...
She she needed some strong men to help her out. Seth's like
what?
not looking at her on purpose.
I know.
She's like, Seth?
Yeah. And set up what?
Right. It's two cases of seltzer.
Yeah.
And like mats that they just have to roll out.
Right. So Marissa shows up to school and she quickly talks to Ryan.
Yeah. But then it's like Ryan almost didn't even give her the chance to say anything because Taylor's like, Ryan, we need you. And he doesn't even say like 1 minute or make it like a point to hear her out. He just is like, all right, and just leaves.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I know, because Marissa says, oh, I was with Johnny.
Yeah, she says, I'm sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. She has to keep explaining that. It's not like that. And it's like almost, if you have to say it that many times, 9 times out of 10, it's probably true.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to think of like any situation I've ever been in or any other teen drama. If you have to, keep explaining your situation, you're probably doing something wrong.
Right. Yeah.
So.
And she does say how she's tried to talk to him.
Yeah.
And Ryan's like, when?
When? Well, the other night, that's 4 a.m. I was tired and you should have went back to sleep. She's like, yeah, you told me to go back to sleep. You didn't want to talk to me.
But, and you're right. And that's when Taylor calls him and he's like, I got to go. And she's like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
We'll talk later. Yeah. While all the kids are dealing with their situations, we have Sandy. Sandy meets with the potential buyer of the Newport Group. And I can't remember his name, but I remember his partner.
Right.
His
assistant, Matt.
And Sandy states how there's let me get the proper name of Markinson Group.
Something like that.
Yeah. The Martinson development, which was this development for low income housing.
Right.
That Sandy fought
tooth
Caleb
and nail, yeah.
to keep up. And he's like, I got to say, like, if I sell this, you have to promise me you won't tear it down.
And the guy is yesing him to death. So, no problem.
Yeah.
Let's just make the deal.
No problem. Yeah. So later that evening, Matt and Sandy meet up and they have this chat about how Sandy really feels about this. Right. He actually doesn't trust him.
No.
Yeah. And Matt also, who should be on his
boss's side,
he's not. And he's trying to be like, hey, let me come work for you.
Right. He wants to make like a transaction out of this.
Yeah. And Sandy jokes like, hey, you don't look much older than my son. He's like, I'm 26 and I graduated from Berkeley.
Yeah.
So,
magna cum laude or whatever.
Yeah. And he's like, give me 6 months. Like we can do major things.
Like just let me try it.
Yeah. And so Sandy's like,
Sandy's good at giving kids chances.
I know, he really is. And I think Sandy needs a project too.
Yeah.
Like something to make him happy. He's like, listen, I got to go talk to my wife.
Yeah.
So he goes and talks to Kiki and they discuss it and she's fine with it.
Yeah. She's like, if what you need to do, what makes you happy because you haven't been in a while. And then they talk about how he pretty much gave up his law practice. I'm like, yeah, hello. We never really touch upon what happened with that.
Yeah.
He just started taking over for the Newport Group when Kirsten was in rehab, and that just became his career.
Yeah.
And now he wants to further that.
Which is good.
Which is really cool. Which, now he's a businessman. Now he's not a lawyer anymore. He has an actual business.
But he also still has that skill set.
Right,
which
he does.
Is so profitable and good. So he tells Matt, like, okay, you come work for me. We'll give it a shot. They go out and they celebrate. And they
want to get like 2 bottles of tequila.
And Matt is like, let's do tequila shots. And Sandy's like, hey, listen, this is not going to be a frat party every night. And he's like, no, it's fine. And they go, all right, let's go. Like,
That's it.
go on.
Start of something.
Yeah. So because the Swells are coming in, as we discussed earlier, there's a beach party. And
At Chili's house.
Which is pretty cool. Surf shack.
It's a cool house for kids that don't really have money, right? They're supposed to be on the lower income type school.
Yeah. Right. But it's like right on the water. So
It's nice.
and on Dune Road. And I don't know if that means anything.
Right, for us, Dune Road is like
I know. Well,
the
on
road.
Long Island is the road. But they get to the party and Marissa and Johnny, of course, take off. And she's like, oh, show me where I can put my things. And Summer the whole time in this whole party is just observing them.
Yeah.
Which I would do the same thing.
Me too. I'm worried about my friend and my other friend.
Yeah.
This is not looking good. And I'm very curious and cautious about this Johnny character.
Yeah, because right now, Seth is at the school and Ryan's at the school. And Summer knows she has to be back by 9 o'clock. So she's like, I'll chill for a little while. She is waiting outside. She's talking to Chili. And she sees Johnny and Marissa go into the house. And she follows.
And she sees them go into Chili's bedroom.
Yeah.
Door's still open, of course.
Yeah. And Johnny makes a joke of like, oh, this is the first time that Chili's had a girl in his room.
Yeah.
This whole scene was so, I don't know, it just
High
brought
school?
me back to when I was younger and did shit like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Marissa sees a picture of Chili and Johnny. And
When
she's
they were like kids.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing.
Yeah. And she's like, oh my God, is this you? And of course they start flirting and they're fighting over the picture. Like, give it to me.
Like for a long time.
Yeah.
They don't just do it for like a few seconds. They did this for almost a minute. And like tickling each other. And
ribs.
Yeah. And arms like getting around each other. And it didn't look good. And Summer's radar was like, beep, beep, beep. This is not good.
Yeah.
Alert. So she decides she needs to call someone.
I know.
She has to do something about this.
And she calls Seth and she's like, you need to send Ryan as soon as possible because
it's an emergency.
things are not good over here. And she's like, I'm at this kid named Chili's house. And he's like, what?
On Dune Road. And so she tells him
gives
the
address. And of course, when this happens, Taylor takes the phone and is like, oh, you can't communicate anymore. You're in the
He's
gym.
like, it's not even started yet. Why do you have to take my phone? No communication.
No communication. Yeah.
But then Ryan comes up to Seth and Seth says, well, Summer said there was an emergency and you should probably go. He's like, it's about Marissa. And so they're about to leave. And Taylor's like, you can't leave. And Ryan's like, bye. I'm
Yeah.
leaving because it's about Marissa. And if she's in trouble, I need to leave.
Yeah. And like,
now he steps up.
and poor Seth being left alone because this is happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
So Ryan leaves. Summer's left. Seth is left alone.
With Taylor.
Taylor's giving him tasks like hang the posters and look at what I created. And Taylor and Seth's like, oh, great. And
he's just being nice.
He's just being nice, but he needs tape. And Taylor exits because a woman walks in and it's Miss Veronica Townsend, her mother. And she's dropping off more things for the lockdown. And she's just a bitch.
She's so nasty to her daughter.
And Seth follows them and he's like, lurking. And he hears Taylor and Veronica talking and she's like, you're pathetic, making these kids be locked in the schools because you have no friends.
You're lonely.
You're lonely.
Then she makes that nasty comment about the low-rise jeans and how she doesn't have a butt for that.
Yeah. Your ass isn't made for lowriders.
Nasty.
And, and Taylor's like, oh, I know, Mom. Like, if I just lightened up, I could be one of the popular girls. Like, it's so sad. So it's like Seth sees.
Yeah, so he's like, okay.
He feels for Taylor.
I get it. And so that as the audience, you're like, all right, this is why she is the way she is.
Yeah.
Poor Taylor.
Yeah. We could stay with the school situation because Seth is left alone.
He's left alone. Summer and Ryan can't get back in time.
Yeah. And so Taylor starts making her speeches and
everyone's booing her.
I know. Boo! Taylor Townsend sucks. That one
terrible.
jabroni is awful with the way he enunciates. Yeah, they're yelling. And Seth's like, let me help you.
Yeah. Takes the mic. She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And people are still throwing shit at him too, but he doesn't care. He's used to it.
He's Seth Cohen of West Coast Cohens.
That whole thing cracked me up.
But he's like, I'm used to this.
Yeah, he could take it.
So let me deal with it.
You think Taylor would be used to it too, but I guess she's very insecure, so she doesn't have that thick skin where Seth has built it up throughout the years.
And I think it's on a different level because even though she's still in social chair, there must be some level of she has frenemies. Like Seth had no one.
Seth and everyone just stepped all over him, made fun of him. He was nobody.
It's also weird to me too that he's now dating one of the most popular
girls in school, and they still can't accept him.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
I know.
But she's got his back.
does.
Summer, I mean.
She does.
She's like, nah, nobody messes with my Cohen.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. Taylor goes over to Seth. He's eating pizza by himself. And he's like, my only 2 friends are not here. And I'm locked in the school's gym. This is pretty much my worst nightmare. But she, thanks him for helping her. And she's like, you know what? I'll sign in Ryan and Summer.
Yeah. So you're like, all right.
You're
there
like,
you go,
okay,
Taylor.
Okay, Taylor.
She's made a friend, so she feels like, she could let down her walls a little bit.
Yeah. Back at the party, Ryan arrives.
And Summer calls Seth back because Casey arrives to the party, and her and Johnny are chummy, but not at first because she blows him off. She's pissed that she can tell that him and Marissa have
A thing.
going on, and
Yeah.
so she won't kiss him right away.
Which I've done.
Oh,
like the classic pissed off girlfriend move
That
when
is
they're trying to hug you and you're just like,
typical.
no,
I'm good.
no, here's my cheek. I'm not
Yeah.
into this. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So Casey comes. I guess they work it out a little bit, and Ryan comes, and Summer's like, I didn't mean for you to come here. It's fine. Everything's fine. He's like, why'd you call me? She's like, well, I thought I just felt something between Marissa and Johnny. Ryan sees Johnny, and Casey is like, that Johnny, the one whose girlfriend's there. But then Marissa comes over.
And she's like,
What are you
doing
doing?
here? And Johnny comes out. He's like, hey,
Ryan,
what
good
are you
to see
doing
ya.
here? Come get a drink. And, and they make something up because Marissa, I'm sure her head is like, wow, why are you here? Like, you think something's going on? And Summer's like, no, he came for me, like, to make sure I get to the lockdown.
Yeah, he's like, she just needed a ride, and I was going to take her.
It's a lock-in, right? I keep
Lock
saying
in?
lockdown.
I know, I keep calling it lockdown, too.
Lock-in, whatever. Tomato.
Same thing.
But Ryan just wants to make sure Summer gets there. That's their story. But he's like, yeah, I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
And Johnny's super non-threatening. And he's like, yeah, dude. Because right now, I think no one realizes. Everyone else sees it, but Johnny and Marissa don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Is that the vibe?
Yeah,
you're
so
getting?
Johnny's like, yeah, I can hang out with her boyfriend. No problem. I'll get to know this guy.
I have a girlfriend.
He seems cool. Right. There's nothing here.
It's no big deal. Yeah. So as the night goes on, we see Seth calling from payphone in the gym, like, where are you? And Summer's like, I'm coming, or I'm grabbing. Oh, no, he calls Ryan. He's like, we're coming. We're going to leave. And as soon as they go to leave, Ryan and Marissa have these words of like, I've been trying to talk to you. And he's like, I can't fix this, which is like the worst thing to say because she just wants you to listen.
She just wants to talk about it. See if you're on the same page. You've been through the same thing.
Yeah. And Johnny,
you're in a
understands her.
relationship.
Yeah. And so he's like, I gotta go. And she's like, fine. And Summer's like, listen, I'm sorry I meddled. Oh my God, I'm Seth.
Yeah, that was funny.
But can you please make up with Marissa?
Right. And at the same time, Johnny and Marissa are hanging out on the couch. She's obviously upset.
Yeah.
So he says, why don't you call Ryan? You'll feel better if you do. And at that moment, of course, Ryan comes in.
Of course. And Marissa gets up and Johnny's like, oh, here, you can go make a phone call in Chili's bedroom.
Somewhere quiet.
And they open the door
Aye.
and it's Casey and Volchek going at it.
Yes. And then she leaves, still in her bra. She doesn't even put her shirt on. She just leaves the party. And
Volchek's like, you got my sponsorship. I got your
girlfriend. Yep. Oh, so Johnny is devastated.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so everybody leaves, but we have Ryan, we have Summer, we have Marissa, and we have Chili.
Right. Summer and Ryan are still there.
Yeah.
I'm like, go to school.
I know. You guys are totally going to
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. But they want to be there for Johnny. They want to help him. And as they're sitting, Johnny's like, I just want to be alone. And there's a knock at the door.
He takes like 3 beers.
Yeah, exactly. And Casey's at the door. And
Right.
Marissa answers. And
She says, can I see Johnny? And Marissa's like, yeah.
Right.
Opens the door.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would do that
Right.
too.
Like, of course, I'm not going to not let you apologize if you're going to or talk to him about it.
And I feel like listen, I don't agree with what Casey did.
Right. She's like, I'm not a shitty person. It's like, okay.
But I saw you guys, I saw him falling in love with you, and I wanted to get out before I got hurt.
Yeah. And Marissa's like, there's nothing going on. He's just like, I'm not dumb.
Yeah, I mean, everybody sees it. So everyone goes to get Johnny, and he's gone.
Johnny's gone.
And Chili's like, I know where he is. He's at the beach with his bros. And so they get in Ryan's Range Rover, and they drive over there, and they see Johnny approaching Volchek, and Volchek gets up.
I bet Ryan on the way there, he's like, I'm probably going to punch someone.
I know. I feel it. It's been a while.
Yeah, Johnny's in trouble. Probably gonna have to punch someone.
And it's probably good. He can get some anger out too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And of course, there's words being said and blah, blah, blah. And then Ryan comes and he's like, listen, Johnny, don't do this. And then he punches.
Yeah, he's like, it could have been avoided, but I'm just going to punch him anyway.
And he's like, let it be, let it be. And Volchek's dudes are like ready to rumble.
Yeah, but Volchek just stands up and he laughs.
He's like, no.
He's like, all right. Because he's mature.
Right. And we were looking at his friends and we're like, they're 50.
They're way too old to be his friends, but
we're thinking because I really don't remember unless it comes out.
He has to be, he's definitely out of high school.
20, like Trey's age?
20-ish, yeah. 2021.
Maybe he is in high. I really, guys, I don't remember. So you can let me know if you want to.
Let us know.
Yeah. But Ryan and Johnny go to the diner. And Summer tries to drop Marissa off at school. And the doors are locked and she's banging on the door to get in. And Taylor's like, who is it?
And she's like, it's Summer.
And Taylor, there's a split second.
She's about to open the door.
Yeah.
But she doesn't.
Because she sees Seth.
She's like, oh, I'm liking where this is going.
Like
Seth and I are getting along really well. He's my only friend right now. If Summer comes in, this will just get in my way. So she doesn't let her in. I can't hear you.
Summer's like, what? You're answering me.
Right? It makes no sense.
Yeah. So Marissa and Summer, they go to the diner and they're walking and they're talking about how Marissa's like, I just feel like this is all my fault. Everything's my fault.
Yep, it is.
And Summer's pretty much like, yeah, you and Johnny, kind of. And then we hear Summer go, I can't believe you don't see it.
Right. We get more confirmation. Casey said to you she was threatened by this relationship. She can see how Johnny's feeling about you. And Marissa's still like, well, I think she's finally real. I think she didn't say anything back. So I think she's actually hearing Summer now. Like, oh, shit. Yeah. I got it.
And she's like, you're going to have to deal with this sooner or later.
And then sooner comes because they go into the diner and they see Ryan and Johnny bonding. Summer's like, there it is.
Here it is. Cannot be good for you. And Johnny's like so impressed at Ryan. He's like, where'd you learn how to fight like that?
This part though, when
know.
Ryan said that he's like, oh, I learned in Chino, but I never was able to win until I got to Newport or something like that.
Yeah, I never wanted to fight
until
I got to Newport. Which is
never won a fight?
Won a fight or wanted to fight? Oh, I've always you heard one. And I heard wanted.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing.
That's really funny.
Like Newport changed that anger portion in him.
Yeah. And so this can't be good because now and Marissa's face is like, oh, I don't like this.
Right. She's like,
It's kind of like she wanted to keep those worlds separate.
Yeah, because that's like her school friend. This is her boyfriend, and they're different. They do different things for her.
Yes.
So mixing them, it's like, well, which way do I go? I like talking to Johnny about the things that I'm upset about, but I can't talk to my boyfriend about those things. So this is going to be a little tricky.
And like getting fulfillment just from different parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. She's being adventurous.
Yeah.
Opening her options to everything.
Right.
No, she has to. She's pretty much had to turn her whole entire life around. So it's
yeah,
good she becomes more worldly and gets to know different people.
Newport Union.
Yeah.
More
well,
culture.
I mean, she was always the rich girl who got, not in a selfish way, but like got everything she wanted. But then her parents ended up getting divorced because her dad is
Jimmy Cooper,
exactly. And so like she just had one tough thing after another.
Yeah.
So I think she just wants to like find herself again.
Yeah, definitely.
So finding a new friend who you have good conversation with and you're similar and he's not your boyfriend, it's probably like a good thing for her. But
Yeah.
Not when the intention of the other person not realizing it is to further this
Oh, yeah.
to something else.
And now that Johnny
now
won't have
Casey's out of the
Casey,
picture.
I could just focus my time and hang out with Marissa all the time.
How perfect.
Yeah. So this is what all the kids are doing. And we know Sandy and Kirsten are at home. And Sandy's out. He toasts to Matt.
Right.
We have Charlotte and Julie.
Oh, God, I wished for this to be so different.
I know. So they're out. They're celebrating because Kiki agreed to help them
She
with
decided
the
to help.
event. And they get drinks and I'm sure some food. And Charlotte gets up. She's going to, I don't know.
Her father called again,
Oh,
which
yes.
I'm sure is her lover.
Her lover.
Yeah, her lover.
And the bill comes and Julie's like, oh, yeah, my friend will take care of this. And Julie
She's treating.
I know. And Julie grabs Charlotte's bag and sees all the fake credit cards and all the false IDs.
Crazy.
And Julie's like, oh, shit.
Right.
Who is this?
She's like, I'll just pay cash. Just lets it go. I guess Charlotte comes back to the table. They go outside. And Julie's just like, who are you?
Yeah. Because Charlotte's like, oh, let's go to a movie. And Julie's like, yeah, that sounds great. But who are you?
Charlotte's like, I'm not too sure what you mean. She's like, oh, I saw what was in your bag.
Yeah. And she's like, don't tell me any lie that
I haven't
heard
told.
and I haven't told. And she pretty much says, like, I didn't want to hurt you, but the premise is we raise a couple $100,000, we split it, and then we're rich again.
And on my merry way, and you never hear from me again.
And then the Noopsies feel that they donated to charity.
Right. I mean, she got caught, so there's no way she could really explain having all this without it being the actual truth.
And I think at this point, she's like, okay, Julie will get on board.
Yeah, she's like, I know how to manipulate Julie. She needs money, so she'll do anything for that.
And she's kind of like me, because we said they're similar.
Yeah, she's like, she probably, I understand how her mind works.
Yeah, and she says to Julie, like, how do you think you're going to pay for your family?
Yep. She's so good at just saying the exact perfect words.
Yeah, and we don't see, like Julie says, I'm not a scam artist.
Right. She says, but you never had to be. You never had to do anything illegal to, survive.
Yeah, and you also don't have a man to help you out.
You bitch slap.
But we don't see Julie make a decision
Right,
yet.
right.
So that's a little linger for next week.
Right.
Yeah. But that was pretty much...
That's the gist.
That's the gist of their story. And then the gist of the kids are rocky road ahead. And then we have Taylor and Seth spending the night together.
Yeah.
And Sandy's now the owner of the Newport Group.
Right.
Yeah.
So new things to come.
That's right.
I'm excited.
Yeah. We'll take a break.
Definitely.
Okay.
Have you ever finished a book and wondered, what do I read next? Or wished that you were in a book club, but everyone you know says they don't have time to read? Maybe you enjoy audiobooks or are looking to try a new to you genre, author, or narrator. Hi, I'm Tamara, and I have a shelf addiction. I read books, listen to audiobooks, and I'm here to share with you the best of the best and to warn you off of the worst. I hope to open your mind to new and awesome books to feed your inner book nerd. I have a unique and honest perspective, and I look forward to talking books with you. From entertaining book chats and interviews to 5-minute book reviews, there's something for every type of reader on the Shelf Addiction Podcast. Subscribe for free on your podcatcher of choice by going to shelfaddiction.com/podcast, and you too can have a shelf addiction.
And welcome back.
Oh, hey, Anne.
Oh, sorry.
Anne's going to be here for this section of our podcast.
He was requested for this portion of the podcast.
And I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne.
It's the episode that we meet Anne's favorite character.
Volchuk.
VV, yeah.
Okay, well, first, before we get into our questions and comments, let's have some tea.
Thanks, Anne.
Hey, ladies. Thanks for making me a part of the quad last week.
Of course, girl.
Welcome, Tish. Here's my trivia for this week. Cam Gigante, Volchuk, and Peter Gallagher both starred in the movie Burlesque.
Oh.
In 2010.
Yes, I remember that was Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
Right? I think
Yeah.
I saw that very, very briefly.
Same. The Swells was rated 9.3 on TV.com, 7.4 on IMDb. this week saw a slight dip in views, dropping down to 5.7 million versus last week's 6.6.
I wonder why.
Yeah. This is the first episode where we meet Matt Ramsey, played by Jeff Hefner, who would go on to star in many things, including a recurring role on Chicago Med and Fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's definitely a familiar actor. So,
Yeah. Some questions and comments from you lovely people.
yay, I love this part.
At Mrs. Boquist on Instagram. Does anyone remember Does anyone remember, Mrs. Townsend, Taylor's mom?
She's very familiar.
She played Carrie, the woman who hit on Dan Scott
Yes.
at the beach in season
Yes.
Wow.
of One Tree Hill.
Oh.
Yes.
You know what? I think I can picture that.
You can?
Totally.
I think I can, yeah.
No, I knew
Wow.
she looked familiar. I'm like, maybe I knew her from this.
Yeah.
But thank you, Jess.
What an
Thank
interesting
you.
tidbit. That's good.
I love when our worlds collide like
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too.
At Lisa Delore on Instagram, how do you feel about Marissa and Johnny? Michelle knows how I feel. I'm curious how you feel.
Well, my opinion on Johnny right now is still good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, have no ill feelings towards him at the moment. Who knows if I'll get there? I'm sure I will. But I think he's just a lost boy.
Yeah,
And
he
he
just
just-
comes off very naive.
He just clings to
yeah.
what he feels, comfortable with. And Marissa is always that person for someone.
Yeah.
She just does it and she doesn't realize it. So I don't mind. That was interesting.
I know.
I don't mind their relationship at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't find
Man,
it to be.
Everyone's just looking for the chase, Everyone's
like the
looking for
forbidden
chase.
fruit?
Yeah. Everyone's looking for the chase.
Okay.
And that's why Ryan and Marissa kind of have been, lame and stuff, because there's no chase. That's why Ryan gets, he gets too complacent and he's not, what is he going to chase?
Right.
Go back to sleep.
I think that's a valid point.
That is a valid point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She continues on. Charlotte, it finally comes out. How do you think Julie will react? Which we saw.
Yeah.
Charlotte pressuring Kirsten pisses me off.
Definitely.
Back off my girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but that's her job right now is she has to keep, this is like literally, she's invested a lot of money into this.
Right.
So she's got to drive it.
Right. She
This is
cannot quit.
Yeah, she can't. She
has
it's
no
like,
option.
Yeah, you can't,
That sucks for Charlotte,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I hope it keeps not working out for her.
I think it's gonna
I think it's going to
Yeah.
fizzle out soon enough.
yeah. At Daily Fizzing Whizbee.
Ooh, nice one. The Fizzing
Ooh.
Whizbees.
This
It's a Harry Potter
page, it sure is. It's full of magical delight and wizarding world insight.
What?
Hey, Ray. Hufflepuff.
Yeah, my Hufflepuff.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, ladies. Hope you're enjoying the third season. Loving your podcast makes me feel like I finally have friends to rewatch and chat about my favorite goofy show with. So thank you. That makes me so happy because that's all I want from this podcast is just
From any of our podcasts. I
From
want
you're right.
someone to just say it's like we're talking to their friend and they just enjoy.
yeah.
I forget what a Fizzing Whizbee is. Is that a George and Fred thing?
Probably. It sounds like it
Or
is.
is it a Zonko
You're
thing?
the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I know.
right?
I'm
Come on.
blanking. I'm blanking on it. Like part of me is like that could be a Quidditch team, but I'm like, no, that's not it.
No,
It's like,
I
no,
don't
it's
think
not.
so.
No, I feel like you're right.
It could be a band, that guy mentioned, but I think it's I think it's a Fred and George gag gift thing or a Zonko thing.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
There's more.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
sorry.
yay.
I was like way into that.
This
I'm
is not
like,
a Harry Potter podcast.
yeah, I know. Sorry.
Go on and on.
It just took me by surprise.
I am an OG fan myself. Started watching it at 11 years old.
Nice.
It's my background show ever since. Thus, I've lost track of how many times I've seen this series. 30 plus, I'm guessing.
wow.
Whoa.
Ray, where have you been my whole life? Two things. One, can we just talk about how Ryan blows Marissa off when she calls him for comfort after a nightmare?
He's
Yep.
complacent.
Not cool, Ryan. She needs someone to talk to. I love Ryan, but dude, come on.
Yeah, he just doesn't like to face the problems.
Yeah. And then second is my question for you ladies. How do you feel about Johnny? On a scale of 1 to total dreamboat, aka 5, Where do you rate Johnny? I've always had a crush on him, so he's a 5 for me.
Okay.
that's nice.
See, me
For Johnny and
probably
you.
being 16, I probably would have been into him.
Same.
But right now,
He's always
The
got
thing
that
is, though, like I would have a
He's-
crush on him, but it's like him next to Seth as me as 16, 17. Not Seth is like,
right, like for me, Ryan takes the cake. So it's hard for me to see anyone else but that. But I can appreciate he's that perfect at this time. That is what all the kids in high school looked like.
Yeah.
Johnny, I mean. So
Yeah.
he looks
I
like a high
probably would have had a
schooler.
crush on him. Yeah.
Like currently, I feel Johnny actually looks like he's in high school.
the most realistic looking. Yeah.
Ryan to me just looks so old this
Yeah,
season.
he does. He really does.
Yeah, he aged
So-
a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he looks great.
Johnny's like a lost puppy dog. He has a like lost puppy dog like face. Like
Yeah, he's just a
you know,
lost
he's just
kid.
like he's he's thinking about something.
But what would you rate him from 1 to 5?
3.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say
I think he's an
half.
attractive. I can recognize he's attractive.
Yeah.
But for me personally, probably like a 3 now. But back then,
Right.
I have 4 or 5. I'd have a crush on him.
Same. I feel the same way.
2?
Ray has more. She says, honestly, I just started your podcast, but I wanted to send a question because I'm just so bloody sucked in. You ladies are hilarious.
Are you British?
Only on season 1, episode 16, but I figured I will send a question.
Thank you.
Thank you. So when you get here,
Hello.
Hi.
Nice
Yeah,
to meet
welcome.
you.
it's so exciting. And then let's get to, we have at Music, our girl Vic.
Naturally.
Yeah. Anthony,
Okay.
I'm so glad you decided to join. I laugh so much when you come in with comments.
All right.
Marissa, she's so naive. I mean, if I was with Ryan and I hardly saw him, I would be going to his place for dinner, not staying late with a guy who I know from school,
Yep.
but that's just me.
Yep.
If Casey doesn't want to get hurt, all she has to do is dump Johnny,
Right.
not
Have the
try
upper
and hook
hand.
up with the enemy. Do you think Johnny told Marissa about his dad because he likes her or because he sees she can relate since she is going through something?
I guess I feel both.
Same. I think he really has that magnetic attraction that we talked about, and I think he actually thinks and knows like, wow, I can connect with this person.
Right. And
I
she
can't
won't judge
explain
me.
We have a connection.
Yeah. Yeah. There's always that random time in life when you meet somebody and you just share something that you really don't expect to share.
Yeah, and you're like, wow, I've never said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you feel a connection with someone. So he feels that connection with Marissa and feels that he can open up to her.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you have done if you were Julie and saw what was in that bitch's purse?
Oh, I don't know. I wish I would have had an awesome plan
Yeah.
to like catch her in the lie, even though she flat out told her what her plan was anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
I'm
have
not
never
Julie.
gone in her purse personally, but
Right,
you
Same.
I would have been like, all right, well, we'll get the check when we're
Well,
ready.
As soon as she gets back.
Yeah,
We'll take care
don't
of it.
worry about it.
Yeah. Anthony, if you were Ryan, what would you have said to Marissa on the phone?
go to sleep. No, no. I mean, I honestly, I don't know. In my sleepy stupor, I might have said go to sleep.
Yeah, right?
But
I know.
No, I don't think I would say that. I guess I don't know. I would try to comfort her. I
Yeah,
suppose.
because we see him think about calling her.
Yeah.
He knows.
Right, he
I
knows
wouldn't-
he shouldn't have hung up.
You know the thing. Yeah, I know. So like, definitely that was not the right move. But like, you wonder how many times have they had similar conversations? In just real life. We only see the one time.
That's
But
true.
like sometimes when somebody is saying when you go through the same iterations all the time, you don't know what to say anymore.
Yep.
I doubt that's the case here,
100%.
but that could have happened. Though Ryan definitely didn't handle it well.
Yeah.
I would just try
He's
to be understanding and listen to what she had to say, and hope that the hard part for Ryan and I think for me too. You do always want to fix something, like it's hard to understand the concept of just listening. I'm going to just say like for guys, but it's not, I don't know if it's just strictly for guys, but like when Michelle is telling me something, I often want to try to like my responses usually are like in the fixing kind of realm. So he can't fix that for her,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know how to just listen because, he doesn't do that sort of thing.
Yeah. That's a good point because he says I can't fix this, and I think that frustrates him.
Yeah.
It would frustrate me. There are a lot of things. I'm just I'm just so practical that I'm like, just do something about it. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
what
at
to do
least
with
you're
that.
better with
Go see a
communicating.
therapist.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do that.
Because Ryan, they always say, Atwood in his words. Not
Yep.
great.
No.
Also, I need a meaningful explanation why you like Volchek. I mean, he's eye candy for me, but from the minute he came on, he messed with Casey's head. He tried to hook up with her to hurt Johnny, and he seems like he's just a bully. I know you hated Lindsay. She was boring, a flip-flopper, but why him? Please tell me. And then she said, awesome work on Patron of the Week, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
He's the perfect anti-hero to Ryan. You just hate
Anti-hero?
him. Yes. He's an anti-hero. You hate him.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
an
Yeah,
anti-hero.
yeah. No,
So it's
I
like,
get you.
you need somebody for Ryan to battle. And was he really going to battle this sad sack Johnny?
no.
No, he's not going to battle sad sack Johnny.
Right,
He's
it's
just
not
gonna He would
competition
just
then.
lose Marissa to him for a little bit, maybe.
Also, no spoilers when you give your explanation.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. But my point is that they needed to introduce somebody that was going to make you hate and make you want Ryan to
win.
punch him.
Yeah.
And he's so perfect at it. He is so great. Every action he takes is fantastic in that respect. He's a perfect anti-hero. He's for all intents and purposes, he has no redeeming qualities. He's strictly just there to pinprick
owns
you.
his reputation.
And I find magnetic. Obviously, I like Dan for the same reason.
Right.
No,
It's
I
true.
get that, but out of the whole series, he's your favorite.
Yes, yeah, because consistently, I got the strongest feelings from him.
But he's not.
He
When
gets
I
the
think of the
lovey-dovey
OC,
feelings.
I don't think of
I know,
Volchek.
but I do. I do. I think of this season. I think of the emotions that it aroused, and it's similar. It's similar but different. It's not even similar to season one because with you hated Luke, but then you didn't hate Luke.
Right. He redeemed himself pretty
He
quickly.
would he just. It's just a totally different scenario. You have no ties to this character. You want to hate him,
Yeah.
and that's the only purpose of it. And it's,
Okay.
I guess for these reasons.
You can't fault Ant. He gives a good
No,
explanation.
I listen. I love all of this and the debates, and that we don't agree on this. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and it just continues throughout the season.
Yes, it definitely does.
Definitely.
Like I said, I forgot we meet him so soon.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
quick.
really, it's pretty crazy. Wait, what episode is this? What
6.
number? 6 out of how many? 17 or 18?
No, there's
More?
20.
There's 20 something in the season.
3?
Let me see.
Was there one less than last season?
Oh,
No, there was 27
for some reason I thought
less. No,
season 3 takes
It was
a dip.
27, then
I got
24.
it. I'll tell you how much. There's 25 episodes.
25 and we meet him on season. Oh, that's
I mean,
what a
it's-
great thing. Oh my god,
a
you
great
get
thing.
so much time with
Ant
Volchek.
wants to watch the rest of the series
Oh
with us.
man,
Wow.
we had
gosh.
another comment from @_little ZJ. I hate Johnny more than Lindsay.
Okay.
Infinity eye rolls ahead.
Infinity eye rolls.
So, Ant,
Yeah,
you hated Lindsay.
I did.
Do you hate Johnny more than Lindsay? Lindsay more than Johnny?
I have the strongest feelings about hating Lindsay.
Oboe.
Though
The
I
oboe.
know for certain,
Johnny's
Johnny
way
really,
more
really
tough.
irks
Because we get
me.
more of him.
Yeah.
I wonder if we do
The
get
thing
more
is,
of him.
Probably not.
the thing is, I remember, when the turn happens, and it's at least justified in my opinion. And I won't really go.
turn.
I really won't go.
dark side.
I won't go too deep into that
Of
because it's a
course.
spoiler. But it felt justified, so maybe that's why I don't feel as strongly towards it.
Yeah, I have to agree at this moment.
And other
Yes.
and other reasons.
Once I watch again, this
Yeah.
being that this is only my second time, I'm very curious as to how I will feel in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay. Well, without any spoilers, that's about as far as I'll.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean,
No, I
we're
appreciate it.
alluding to the fact that Johnny is not
Something
everyone's
happens.
favorite character.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you newbies, just wait.
I think I lost that my list though. My top 5. My top
Damn.
5.
Recreate it.
I know.
I want to share it with the people.
I know. I have to rethink about it.
I'm sure you could.
My top 5. My bottom 5.
Who's your bottom?
Bottom
That's.
5.
I mean, there's
You
two people
actually,
I
your
can think
last
of.
list didn't have bottom 5.
It didn't have a bottom 5, so maybe
No.
I'll come up with a bottom 5.
Yeah, top 5, bottom 5.
Your bottom 5, I'm sure, is going to raise heat because
For sure.
if your top is Volchek, then who's on the bottom?
Yeah, we'll see.
In lighter news, we had a funny message. Not really funny, but I was amused by it. On Sunday, I was watching the Golden Globes, and I'm on Twitter, and I see that Rachel Bilson is dating Bill Hader.
Yeah, I saw that,
And
which is crazy.
I wonder how they
and
got together.
at AAW3115 sends this to us. And I have my phone open, so I answer right away. And she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you answered right away."
You're like, I'm in it.
And she's like,
Living
"What do you
it.
guys
Living
think? Do you think it's an odd match?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm kind of into it." I was like, "I
I'm
will
into
ask
it.
Liz about it."
I live for Bill Hader.
What's
I
the
love
origin
Bill
story?
Hader.
What? Yeah,
How do
what's
they
the
meet?
origin story? I mean,
I don't know
hey,
the origin story.
is there a big age difference with that? I feel like there might be, but then again, maybe I'm getting
I
his
think
age
Bill Hader
wrong.
probably just looks older.
just
than
looks
he is.
older than he is.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
Me
Good
too.
for you, Rachel.
I know.
And Bill.
yeah, because
Let love be love.
and
I
it-
don't care.
And it's funny because last week I was reading rumors that they were spotted holding hands in a coffee shop, and I was
So
like,
funny.
I'd be really into this if this was true. And then they showed up on the red carpet together holding hands.
Crazy.
Again, they could still be friends, but
No, I think they made their red carpet debut.
That was it. That was the
headline.
debut.
that
Yeah.
was it.
Yep. You don't go to the red carpet as like friends holding hands.
Well, no, because Busy Phillips goes at Michelle Williams, and they're
I
best
know,
friends.
but that's
They're BFFs.
that's
BFF
plutonic
for
though.
life.
yeah,
That's admitted.
it
plutonic.
goes so much deeper.
Yeah,
They're soulmates.
deep plutonic.
And then my last comment and question from Instagram by @Nelly If I pronounce that wrong, I apologize. She was wondering if we've ever watched Billy and Billy. Adam Brody plays the main character. It's super underrated, and I think it's really interesting and unique.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
I'm not a
Billy
No
and
comment.
Billy.
Billy, Billy and Billie.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you. I saved all of this.
No,
to
I
see.
have never seen that.
Yeah, I've never.
Never seen it.
Never caught that.
I never seen it.
But I'm thinking it's a TV show, season 1.
Oh.
Just one season?
That's 2015.
Oh. Wow.
I assumed you would know, Michelle,
Yeah,
since
really,
you're
wow.
always up on the
The
Adam
up and
Brody.
coming of the
insights.
televisions. Yeah. But thank you, everyone.
Wow, thanks so much. We had
Yeah.
so many questions.
It makes it so much fun.
So much.
Like a roundtable discussion.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Thank you,
Oh my
Aunt.
gosh.
Yeah, thanks for
You're
coming on,
welcome.
Aunt.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're dismissed.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna list off the music because it's
Okay,
you
yeah.
know, this is who we had by, guys. Rogue Wave, Pennywise, Orange, Ladytron, and Kala. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks.
Now that we got housekeeping out of the way, how's your fashion?
My fashion. Summer's skull pajamas in that first scene. Those were adorable. When she came
know.
out at first in matching pajamas, I was like, of course Summer would have matching pajamas. And then they zoom in and have little skulls. I was like, yes.
Yeah, they were
I would
really
totally
cute.
be into that in this era.
I had Ryan's blue button down.
Also,
and
I
light
did.
denim.
Yeah, unusual for him.
Looked good though.
Very good.
Yeah.
He looked so good in that color.
Matches his eyes.
Perfect. And he just the spirit of going back to school in that outfit. He was happy. He was a happy kid.
I had Kiki's timeless PJs and her duster length cardigan.
Her loungewear is always on point.
And it really, I mean, it would hold up today.
Yeah.
Do
you
you
could see that in a magazine and just be like, oh, I want to be that cozy.
Yeah. I think like she would probably mostly shop at Banana and Loft,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Well, yeah.
Right? Who else? Do you see it?
I think that I'm trying to think of like something more high scale,
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, she
but like the
the
style, of it.
That's,
yeah.
I think where I'm going at.
What's
yeah.
that Lewin and Gray at Loft?
Yeah.
That's what
So soft.
everything is
The
butter.
loungewear. Mhm.
Butter.
Butter.
Marissa's Abercrombie shirt, I made mention of that in the podcast and when we were watching. That shirt was completely 2005.
Yeah.
You know, you went up to to the model in Abercrombie or Hollister and you just like were like, that's the outfit I want. with the ripped jeans and ripped skirt. That shirt just was like, just covers your butt, but it just screamed Abercrombie.
Yeah.
But I was living for it.
Yeah. I liked Summer's floral dress when we see them at school. It has pockets.
Was
and
it black?
It was
With
like
floral on
I
it?
think it was black or navy because she wore knee-high boots with it. It's very cute.
Julie's dress at dinner with Charlotte. Oh my God. Stunning.
So nice.
I think it was black with like red. I don't know if it was floral, if it was just like a pattern, but.
I liked the lunch and the dinner dress.
Oh yeah, I liked the lunch dress too.
Yeah.
But the dinner, it had like
red.
God, she looks so good in that.
Neckline.
I love that. It was like a sweetheart, but like more open.
Yeah.
I'm like, you sexy beast.
So hot.
She's so hot.
I liked Seth's track jacket and Vans.
At the
Lock
in.
Lockdown.
Keep calling it lock in.
Yeah.
Lockdown.
I like Summer's pink flip phone.
Oh yeah.
A nod to that.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's New York license.
Oh, shout out to you old New York licenses.
We had the coolest license because ours bended.
Yeah. They don't make them like that anymore. They're so ugly now.
I know. But
And
they
they're-
look like the
it's
rest
bizarre.
of state IDs because they're hard and ours were cool because you could.
I know. They were bendy.
Yeah.
I kept mine as long as I possibly could.
I think I still have mine actually. I don't know. Oh, you meant like to use.
I meant like to use it.
Oh, okay,
and then
okay.
I think once I turned 30, that's when I got the new hard license. Like before that, I didn't even have it because I didn't have to renew my license until then. And I remember people being like, "Oh my God, you still have this old New York license?" I'm like, "Well, I haven't had to change my license and until it expired." So
Yeah.
good times.
I have Taylor's capri pants.
Bringing it back. Always khaki.
Always. And like that material.
Yeah, you can just feel
Mhm.
what I don't know what material it
Mhm.
is, but you just know by the look of it what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're always into the capris
I know.
or pedal pushers.
Pedal
Remember, it's like
pushers.
you like went interchangeable pedal
Yeah.
pusher or capri.
Yeah.
you guys let us know what you use. My mom, I think it was like an older thing where my mom would say they were pedal pushers, and I would always call them capris.
Yeah. We'll do a poll.
Yes, capri versus pedal pusher.
Fashion question. Yeah.
Yeah, those were very in then though.
That's all I had for fashion.
Same.
How about some quotes?
Quotes. It's like the Bermuda Triangle.
She likes a short leash. Talking about Marissa.
Oh my God, that's genius.
All you need is a sleeping bag and an open mind.
I love this one. Wonder when my poor mouth will ever taste pizza again.
I feel like I
was
feel
like,
that on the
same.
regular.
Yeah, same.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
I can't believe you two are living together. Me either.
Ryan, try not to punch Summer.
That's all I have.
I've seen the unfaithful coop and I know the signs.
He just gets me.
I mean, that's deep.
It is deep.
Where do you think you're going, Brian Atwood?
Julia doesn't have the cash or clout. I was like, oh, bitch, you're using the lingo.
Clout.
The clout.
I will work my ass off for you. Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we really haven't focused on like a Sandy moment.
I know. And this really sets it up for him to have some storyline.
Yeah, because it's been Kiki, and then the kids and Ryan and then Trey and all that. And Sandy's just taking a step on the back burner. But now I'm glad we'll give him something to do.
Yeah. When I was getting information for this episode, I came across a blog that was written in 2005, like as the episodes aired. And they wrote how they're like, Josh Schwartz, if you're reading this, please change the narrative. I'm sick of the Marissa show. I don't like Johnny. It was just so funny because like they obviously don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah.
And this seems to be the consensus that everyone just thought it was the Marissa show.
Well,
yeah. Okay. MVP and shittiest. Do you have yours?
yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Seth.
Summer. Oh, I almost chose Seth.
I feel like he wasn't heavy in this episode, but I liked how he helped Taylor and he just was a good support system for her. He truly said funny things, didn't annoy me once. I wasn't irked by anything he did. And I liked he's there for the people he needs to be there for.
Yeah.
Which I feel Summer is as well.
Yeah. So I chose Summer because even though she feels that she meddled, she is just trying to keep them together.
Yeah.
She's worried about Marissa and this newfound relationship with Johnny.
Aren't we all?
She doesn't trust it. And she just wants the best for her friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Your shittiest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I crossed mine out and I'm going to continue with my...
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering... Okay. All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Charlotte.
I almost had Charlotte. Okay.
I almost had Taylor. I wrote Taylor, it crossed her out. I was like, no. Charlotte deserves this way more than Taylor does. Because Taylor's just thirsty for that, like, friendship, attention. So I picked Charlotte because she's just still trying to manipulate Kirsten and Julie.
Yeah.
But then she tells Julie her plan. So we'll see about that.
I like your answer.
Again, the Charlotte thing, don't remember.
Yeah, no, I know. I chose Volchek because
He's shit.
And even though this is, as you heard Anne's explanation, this is who he is. So it's like, can you fault
him for it?
You can, though.
Yeah.
The fact that he is stirring the pot on purpose, he's new to this new group.
Mm-hmm.
He hooks up with Casey, manipulates her.
Yep.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Yeah. And I like that Ryan punched him.
What did Anne say?
What?
Casey knew what she was doing, he said.
She was.
She did. She did that on purpose.
She did.
He gave her the opportunity.
Presented itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it that time?
Patron of the week time?
It's patron of the week.
Patron of the week.
It's patron of the week. Who will it be?
It's patron of the week.
So, patron of the week this week is a new pledge.
So exciting.
And very excited for this pledge because he's been with us for a while, sending us awesome OC content and trivia and things of that nature. And we just knew him as Del Vasto on Instagram, but his name is Michael.
Michael!
And he is marvelous, Michael. Because, like that alliteration with the
Yeah.
And also, you've been marvelous for this last year that we've been podcasting, and you said you were out for that patron of the week spot, and boy, I gave it to you. But it's well deserved because you have been with us behind the scenes, and now you finally pledged to our little family, and we're so happy to have you, and we cannot wait for the growth of our relationship with you. And we want to get to know you more. We know you love the OC, so in the picture I put the OC logo.
Yes.
Season 3 DVD logo of the OC I put in the picture.
Oh.
Because I already did the picture.
Awesome. That's so exciting. He messaged us when he pledged. He's like, I'm finally a pledge. And
So
I was
nice.
like, thank you so much. And he said, no, it is I who should be thanking you guys for bringing me so much entertainment each week.
Well, you're so welcome. And thank you for reaching out and telling us that you like our content, because that's why we're doing it.
It means
It literally is.
so much to us.
Totally. 100%.
Yeah.
So thank you, Michael. And thank you, all our patrons. You guys are a great group. Happy birthday, Logan, because her birthday is when we're recording this tomorrow on the 8th of January.
Yes.
Happy birthday, girl.
Okay. So I have a haiku for you.
Yay.
And it doesn't rhyme with 3. Season 3. What did we come up with? I thought we came up with something. I can't remember.
I don't think we did.
Doesn't matter. Here's the haiku. The anger management. A Taylor conflict and a Ryan one as well. The subways perform.
Okay. A Taylor conflict and a Ryan one as well. The subways perform?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my prediction of Taylor starting to have feelings for Seth is in the general area. Hot or cold?
Warm.
Okay. Lukewarm or like hot warm? It's okay. I won't push it. I won't push my luck. What was the other part about Ryan? Conflict with Ryan. More Johnny business. Johnny now needs Marissa's attention more than ever. So that's definitely going to get in the way of Marissa and Ryan's relationship. For sure. The Subways perform. Well, the Subways perform. Do they perform at the bait shop? We haven't been there in so long. Hot on that.
I'll
Okay.
give you that.
That's awesome. So concert, the kids are going. It's fun time. Maybe Johnny will like drink and get really depressed. And so Marissa will have to babysit him and that will piss off Ryan. Am I anywhere here? Okay. I also don't want to give, this is what my brain is not really remembering, just predicting, honestly, what I believe could happen. It's very, very predictable, in my opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen with Julie and Charlotte?
Oh, God. I wish I remembered what happened with this. But then again, I'm kind of happy I don't because I'm like watching it for the first time. I think initially Julie will take her up on the offer because she needs that money. But when she realizes how it's going to affect Kirsten and her relationship with that, and I feel like she's just going to ultimately use that to try and like get everyone to see Charlotte for who she is and not go through with it. Please, Julie, don't go through with it. Charlotte she can't go away unscathed. It just can't happen. I truly don't remember.
That's very, very warm.
Okay,
In terms of
like
hot and cold, I'm gonna do warm and freezing.
Cold.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm like warm and cold. Warm and absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even your absolutely freezing is fun, so maybe I'll just always stay warm.
Okay,
And
there
you'll
you
never
go.
know.
They'll be like too soon to tell. The new too soon to tell is you're warm.
You're warm.
I love it. I actually think that's great.
Cool.
The episode was called
The anger management.
Anger Management.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe light prediction, Ryan gets angry again because
weird.
So strange. That's out of character for him. No one else is going to get angry, so
Yeah.
cool.
Good
I am
stuff.
excited.
Me too. So far, season 3, you're pretty good.
You are. I can't believe we're going to be 7 episodes in.
I know.
I almost feel like we don't have that far to go, but also when you said we have 25 episodes, I'm like, holy shit, we have so much more to go. But it's going to go like that. It's going to go crazy. It's going to go quick.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I know. And I'm sure there's going to be some episodes coming where we're like,
No, we're going to be super
I
frustrated.
can't believe this is what's
I
happening
can't
right
believe
now.
this.
We should go back to the good old days.
I know.
Yeah.
But then, like, big things on the show happen, and then we go into season 4, and you're like, oh my God.
And also, just so many guest stars are coming.
Yeah.
So it's
Very
it's fun.
exciting.
Yeah. But that's it for this week, right? Anything else you want to mention?
I don't believe so.
You're good? I don't.
Thank you
believe
so much, everyone, for taking the time to listen to us.
Yeah.
I hope we make you laugh.
I know. And just, again, we just want to like sit down and talk about
Just have a combo.
the OC. But if you like what you're hearing, reach out to us. We're at Let's Talk OC on all social platforms. You can email us at letstalkoc@gmail.com, and all the links are in the show notes as well. And like I said, we love to hear from you, and we will be back next week.
Yeah.